that I'm holding a book up, right? Let's see, this is the recording. Good. I'm holding a book, and it's Don Hock Qigong. Now, this was written, I don't know, probably 20 years ago, and I forget I don't see the date. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. So this particular book, one of you guys asked me, "Oh, what's the name of the form?" I go, well, it's form number 4, form number 5, or form number 3. Sometimes I go creating the brighter world with the intestine exercise and, gathering the earth's energy and things like that. There's different names for it that I do use, but the real Korean stuff is what I learned from is, you're not going to be happy if I start reading this stuff to you because it's really difficult. But again, if you want to know any of the names of these forms in their original content, you can ask me at the end of the class, and I'm prepared for you. I promised I would be this time, if you recall from the chat after the class last time. So let's start. You can do the class standing or sitting. Make it work for you. Don't overdo it. We do a lot of up and down motions. So when we inhale, the body's expanding and we're rising. When we exhale, we're sinking and relaxing. So inhale initiates the move, exhale concludes the move. Always inhale through the nose because there's little hairs in the nose that filter out the impurities. That's your first line of defense on your immune system. Now, let's begin with 3 heart opening breaths to oxygenate the bloodstream. Let's sink into a squat. I want to do a slow stretch for the behind. So inhale, just come up and stretch, open the breastplate, reach behind, and exhale. You do it nice and slow. It's a wonderful stretch. So here we go, nice and slow. Through the nose, inhale, and exhale. That's a good stretch. Again, one more time to forward bend. So it's inhale and stretch. Now when we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hip to stretch the back of the legs. You don't curve the back. It's not how low you go. It's just the weight of the upper body is pulling on the back of the legs. And you come down to where you don't come down any further because that's the antagonist action. It keeps you nice and safe until it knows it's everything's safe, and it'll let you come down a little bit further. So that's why there's a pause here when we do this. So now we're going to breathe into it because we had more than enough time. We inhale, the body expands. When we exhale, we relax a little more deeply into the stretch for the back of the legs. And notice how much further you come down. Again, through the nose, inhale. And exhale, just relaxing a little bit more into that stretch, keeping the back straight. Don't curve the back. Again, through the nose, inhale. And exhale, just relax into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now, let's bend the knees to come up as you're inhaling and just kind of pivot up. And then straighten the knees so there's absolutely no pressure on the back. Now kick the legs out, shake the arms, shift the shoulders, and bobble the head. I love to start the class with balance the plate exercise. So we go right into it. Balance the plate. I'm starting to do my other classes too because it's such a great warm-up and it rotates all the joints, keeps them prevents calcification of the joints, and it might even start to repair it in time if you do it enough. So let's step forward with the right foot. Both palms out, take the left palm, put it behind you, face up, and we'll do 2 circles, 2 breaths. Now we're going to sink into a squat, and this is where we begin. So when you inhale, we rise as you pull the palm in towards the chest, elbow and shoulder up, circle the palm, point the fingers to the right. When you exhale, the hip goes one way to the left, and the arm goes the other way. So it's a nice stretch with the head up. Now, we gyrate the hip. As you inhale, the arm goes the opposite way. Start bending the arm so you can circle the palm over the head. And when you exhale, come on down. So you see where that's a full body stretch. This is dynamic stretching. So inhale underneath the arm and exhale, push to the side. Do your best to keep the palm facing the sky. Inhale and don't overdo it. Just do where you can go naturally and exhale. Now that range of motion will improve as you do this, and it improves quite quickly. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, so let's see what we're doing. Inhale, we're rising, and exhale, we're sinking. Inhale initiates as we rise. Exhale concludes as we complete. So we're doing rotation too. So inhale, exhale, Arm goes one way, hip the other. Gyrate the hip as you inhale. It swings the arm around. It's we're going up and down as we exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling. All right, now let's bring this foot back. We inhale and exhale, sink. Now we're going to go to the other side. So inhale, slowly step off, and exhale, settle in. Both palms will be face out into the squat. We'll take the right palm, put it behind us, face up. Now extend the arm for a stretch through the forearm. So we inhale, we come up, we rise, bring the palm in towards the chest, lift the elbow and shoulder up so there's room to circle the palm to the left. And exhale, extend the arm to the left and stretch. That's circle one, breath one. Number two is over the head. We inhale over the head. And exhale concludes the circle. So inhale, we rise. Exhale, we sink. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. All just kind of gyrating the body. So inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. You notice a nice gentle rotation in your ankles. Inhale, exhale, feel it. Inhale and exhale. Okay, I really want you to think about the hip now. So let's try the hip. So inhale, exhale. Hip goes one way. You feel the pressure right here. Then gyrate the hip. Inhale and exhale. It's such a wonderful rotation for the hip. Very important to relax the tissues around the hip area. So it's inhale and exhale. We have 366 energy centers throughout the body. And there's 7 main ones. They're your chakras. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now let's bring this foot back. So inhale, straighten the right leg, left foot slides in, and exhale, we squat. Now before I continue to both hands at the same time, I just want you to know I started talking about the 366 energy centers throughout the body and the same 7 main ones, which are your main chakras. Well, chakras are important. They're energy centers, and think of a chakra as like an intersection in a road, okay? You come to a 4-way stop. You go straight, you make a right, you make a left. Well, where are you going? You have to get from point A to point B, but you have to pass through this energy center. Well, if that intersection's all blocked up, you don't get there very good. Well, the whole idea is just to shake things up in the body enough so you move things around. Now let's do both hands at the same time. So right, inhale, step off to the right, and exhale, sink. Let's go to the left, inhale, and exhale, sink deeply. 2 circles, 2 breaths. First circle is behind the back. So inhale, we open the chest. Oops, excuse me. No, first circle's in towards the body. I'm sorry. Peggy had me there. Underneath the arm, and exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then over the head we go as we inhale over the head and exhale, come on back. This is part 3 and 4 of the 5th form. So inhale, we rise, and exhale, we sink. Inhale, bend the elbows, or crisscross, stretch through the abdomen, and exhale, we sink. Okay, when we sink, we go straight down. We don't lean over. So inhale, exhale. What a nice stretch. This is dynamic stretching. Inhale and exhale. So if you come down far enough, when you go up, you'll feel the buttocks. So inhale, you start to feel the buttocks as you're rising. And exhale, we're sinking. Feel the buttocks. Inhale, we rise. Oh, I feel it there. And exhale, we sink. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling. Now let's bring this foot back. So shift over to the left, straighten the left leg as you inhale, half step from the right. Exhale, sink, lean over to the right, straighten the right leg, half step from the left, and exhale, just relax here. So that's kind of what we're doing through all the movements, all the forms. We're stepping out little bits at a time. want to fix one little thing here. Okay, there we are. Let's do the form from beginning to end. And yeah, we're doing really good. I'm going to do each movement 3 times as we go into the form. So instead of 1 time each movement, it'll be 3 times each movement. And so that means just 1 time into position. And then once we're into position, we'll do that particular movement 3 times. So our feet are together, pretty close, okay? As close as you can without messing with your knees. The knees kind of stop you from going too close. Now, the knees are soft, not locked. So you take the lock out of the knees, put the palms in front of the abdomen. It's not a big bend, it's just the lock is out of the knees. So when we inhale, straighten the knees and reach out to the side. Now when you exhale, we bend the knees as we sink. Then roll the palms up as you're stretching the arms. You get a nice stretch through the back. Lift up, palms together. When you exhale, we sink till the fingertips come just below the chin. Come straight down. Now, when we inhale, we rise as the elbows come to shoulder height, stretching through the abdomen, and exhale, we sink. We're going to do this 2 more times. This is the first form. So inhale, we rise. Exhale, we sink. Roll the palms up as you inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Then inhale, elbows to shoulder height, stretch through the abdomen, and exhale, we sink. Let's do this 1 more time. Breath only instruction. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Second form, we step off to the right a little bit. Now the way we stepped off, we're into a squat. So you're going to straighten the left leg and step off to the right, or let the leg float out 45 degrees. So it's inhale, just straighten the left leg, and exhale, settle in. Should be a nice gradual little transition. Now we're going to make 3 circles instead of our traditional 1. So inhale, we gyrate the hip, straighten the knees, and exhale, conclude as we sink back down. We'll do 2 more circles now. So inhale, exhale. This last one will be in silence, stiff arm. Now let's bring this foot back as we inhale, straighten the left leg. So the right foot just glides back in, and exhale, we sink. Now we're going to go off to the left side. So inhale, straighten the right leg, let the left foot just glide out, and exhale, settle in with the palm face down, stiff arm. So inhale, we gyrate the hip, stiff arm follows the rotation of the hip, and exhale, we sink, and we're done with that circle. We'll do 2 more circles here because we're doing 3. Inhale, exhale. Third one will be in silence instruction. Now let's bring this foot back. Inhale, we rise, and exhale, we sink. Now we're ready for the third form. So with the third form, we're carrying the palms from side to side. The bottom palm is always face up, and the palms remain at the same distance apart from each other. So they're not, so they're just kind of flowing. The energy is kind of staying in control, all right? So let's start to the right. So inhale. We're standing on one leg, by the way, I forgot to tell you. And exhale, we sink. So most of the weight's on one leg. Now we're into a squat. So inhale, we rise as you straighten the right leg, bring the palms over to the left. On the exhale, we sink back down as you return. We're going to do 2 more sweeps here. We'll make 3. So inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're done with the right side. So inhale, we rise, lower the palms, straighten the legs, and exhale, we sink into the squat. Now we're going to do the left side. So inhale, straighten the left leg, bring the palms over to the left, And exhale, we squat. Now, if you can't get your foot all the way behind, just bring it over to the side. Don't try to kill yourself here. Make it work for you. Now, inhale, we rise, bring the palms over to the right, and exhale, we sink. So the bottom palm is always in front of the midline of your body. So inhale, exhale. One more time in silence. And inhale, straighten the legs to return, and exhale, sink. Now we're ready for the fourth form, balance the plate exercise. So inhale, we rise, step off to the right, and exhale, sink in. Now, 4 circles, 4 breaths. First one's behind the back. As you inhale, we rise, circle the arm all the way around, and exhale, we sink as we reach behind us with the head up, stretch your back. That's number 2. Number 3, underneath the arm. As you inhale and exhale, this is number 2, I'm sorry, and push to the side. Now, number 3 is like we did in the warm-up. Inhale, we rise, pull the palm in towards, point the fingers to the side, exhale, the hip goes to the left, arm to the right. Gyrate the hip as you inhale for number 4. We bend the elbow to come over the head, and exhale, we sink as we come back down. Second time, my instruction will be on breath only. Inhale. Whoops. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now we're going to bring the foot back. Inhale, straighten the left leg, right foot glides in, and exhale, we sink. Now we step off to the left. As you inhale, straighten the right leg, left foot glides out, and exhale, the palms face up towards the inside of your knee. 4 circles, 4 breaths. So inhale, bring the palm around behind, circle the arm all the way around, and exhale, we sink as you reach behind you. That's number 1. Number 2, inhale underneath the arm, circle the palm to the front, and exhale, we sink. Number 3, like the homework or the starting position, inhale underneath the arm, exhale, hip goes one way, the arm the other. Number 4, inhale, we rise as you bend the elbow to stretch over the head, and exhale, we sink as we complete the rotation. Now we bring the foot back, so straighten the right leg as you inhale, we rise, and exhale, we sink. Now we're going into the 5th form, half step to the right. So inhale, we rise, straighten the left leg, half step to the right. When we exhale, we sink, lean over to the right, straighten the right leg. As you inhale, we take a half step to the left now, and exhale, we sink with the back straight. 4 circles, 4 breaths. First one behind the back. So inhale, we rise, bring the palm behind. Circle the arms all the way around behind you. I know it's hard, it's a stretch. And exhale, push behind you into this sink. Now inhale, we rise as you come underneath the arms, circle the palms to the front, and exhale completes breath 2, circle 2. 3 and 4 is like we did earlier in the warm-up. Inhale, we rise, come underneath the arm, and exhale, we sink as we push to the side and stretch. Number 4 is over the head as you inhale, slowly, oh, that felt good in the buttocks, and exhale, we sink. Okay, we'll do 2 more times. This second time is breath only. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, this 3rd time will be instructions in silence. See how well you do. Oh, looks like most of you did pretty good there. Let's bring this foot back. Right foot in first, shift over to the left. As you inhale, straighten the left leg, half step from the right, and exhale, sink, lean over to the right, straighten the right leg as you inhale, and exhale, sink. Okay, now we're ready for the sixth form called creating a brighter world. Creating a brighter world because you free up the blockages around your intestines. You have better bowel movements. Your energy gets brighter. Your world gets brighter. So we're into the squat. So inhale, we rise, put the thumbs on the belly button. As you exhale, we squat into position. Tuck the belly in. But inhale, push the belly out as you rise. The arm, palms float out with the energy. When you exhale, we sink, tuck the belly in all the way to the backbone. Two more, breath only instruction. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, this third one will be in silence. Now we're ready for the seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky. So inhale, we rise, pinch the first three fingers together, flay the other two. When you exhale, bring them up by your eyes. When you exhale, put the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back. So now when you inhale, drag those knuckles into the rib cage, into the armpits. When you exhale, we sink. Now here's where the dragon looks up to the sky. So inhale, we straighten the legs, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up to impact the thyroid in your neck. And then exhale, relax as you sink. We'll do this 2 more times. This one will be breath only. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Okay, the third one, instructions in silence. Which leads us to the eighth and final form called raising the power. So inhale, we rise, palms float up as we gather Earth's energy, pull it into our body, and exhale, excuse me, we tuck it into our lower abdomen, 2 inches below the belly button and 2 inches deep. Second time, breath only. Inhale, exhale. Third time's in silence. Then to conclude, we inhale, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we're going to bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy that's inside of us and all around us, and hold it for 1 more breath to stretch the back of the legs. So it's inhale. When you exhale, relax a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs without curving the back. Now when you inhale, bend the knees as you're inhaling, you're coming up. When we exhale, we just soften the knees as the palms float down. Stand up straight, shoulders over the hips, hips over the knees, knees over the ankles. Look down to the earth. Close your eyes if you're comfortable, or just keep them open. Bring your mind into the body and just stay here for 15 seconds. Okay then, that's all there was to it. So now we're going to do a little body tapping, then we're going to sit down and relax and absorb the energy from what we've been doing. And then we'll get up and we'll do the form 2 more times. The first time will be with breath only. The last time will be in silence. So starting, you might want to take your glasses off. Before we start though, I see some lights, some of you reminding me it's time to take a sip of water. Thank you and salute. I appreciate that, yes. That's so good. All right. Oh, yeah. Feet are hip width apart. Just relax the body. And take the tips of your fingers and start tapping the flat bone all around the head. Just go all around the head. And come to the crown, our gateway chakra up here. Come down behind the head, behind the ears, on the bony part above the ears, and then all around the temples, the temples, the temples. And then all around the ears, up and down the ears, up and down the ears. Just bring some coloring in the ears. And then just pinch your ears up and down. Just agitate them a little bit. Okay. And then all around your temples, the temples. Yeah. You should, this is good for you. So you should be enjoying this all around the forehead, the forehead, the forehead. Go right in between the eyebrows up a little bit. This is your mind's eye, a major chakra, your sixth chakra. And then your eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. Outside corners of the eyes, come on down to the eye sockets, come below the nose on the upper level of the gum line, come up to the back teeth, and then come back down again, come down to the lower level, and come up to the back teeth, and then back down, and then all around the chinny chin chin. Come underneath the jaw, come up the jaw, behind the jawbone, there's some soft tissue there below the ears. Now we get to do scrunchy face and open face. So make a nice tight fit. It's really this is good for your face. It's a nice stretch. Really tighten it up. On the count of 3, we're going to do just the opposite. It's called open face. And you're going to stretch your face really good by opening your eyes, sticking the tongue out, and make a sound to add some energy into it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Excellent. Give it a good scrunch. Oh, tighten it up. Squint the nose, squint the eyes. Okay, let it all go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, beautiful. Give it a good scrunch. Really tighten it up. Squint that nose, squint the eyes. 1, 2, 3. I love this. Relax the face for a second. Just stand up straight and you can close your eyes or look down to the earth and just feel the face. Okay, right arm out. About the left ear, left shoulder. Take the left hand and with pressure, tap pretty hard. So you send some shock waves into the lungs. Top of the shoulder, top of the bicep, top of the forearm. Start coming down the forearm to the wrist. Top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist. Start coming up the forearm to the elbow. Tricep, tricep, armpit, 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 upper part of the chest. I try to trap each area about 3 times. Drop the right ear, right shoulder. Left arm up, tap pretty hard, shoulder, right bicep, elbow, come on down the arm, wrist, top of the thumb, front of the fist, pinky, lower wrist, start coming up the forearm to the elbow, tricep, tricep, armpit, armpit, okay, upper part of the chest. Now, it's a great way to relieve stress as you open up the sacs of air in the lungs, so things kind of move pretty good in there, clean up some congestion. You shout it out. You shout it out enough to where you can relax the body. So give it a good belt it out. I want you to follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha ha, you go ha ha. Ready? Me first. Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ho. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. He, he, ha, 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 come on down the abdomen. Oh, laughter is truly our best medicine. It just opens up the body so good. It's so much fun to laugh. Okay, now hinge at the hips and do your kidneys, 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 tailbone, tailbone, buttocks, buttocks. Come on down the back of the legs. Okay, come up the insides. Go right to the hips, hips, hips. Come on down the outsides. Come up the front of the legs. When you get to the knees, hang out at the knees, all around the knees. Come up to your thighs. Back to the abdomen, 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 abdomen. Put your hands in your shoulders. Let's sweep down to the toes and just say it feels so good. Ready? It feels so good. Do this with pressure. Okay. Next time, I'm okay just the way I am. Ready? I am okay just the way I am. Last one is I like myself just the way I am. Ready? I like myself just the way I am. Now I invite you to join me. Sit down. Have a drink of water. Wet the whistle. The body needs water to conduct electricity. Water is a wonderful conductor of electricity. Keep the body wet. Don't drown yourself. Just keep it wet.
Hey, Mitch, when you were doing Mitch, when you were doing your tapping, I think you realigned your microphone.
Okay. Is it all better now?
Well, I think you might have moved it on your lapel.
Oh, no, it's still the same. It's okay now?
Well, it's a little soft. When your head is down, it's loud, but when you're just sitting up, it's kind of weak.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Move it down a little bit,
Here.
maybe.
Is that better?
Say something.
Something.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate that very much. That's why you're the tech guy. Love you. Okay. Well, Midori has a nice smile. That's wonderful. Let's connect with our inner smile. So let's just sit for a second and just look down to the earth. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And just bring your mind's awareness to the breath so that when you inhale, you can feel the body expand. When you exhale, you feel the body completely and deeply relax, as if you're melting, dissolving into the earth. And you just start to feel the shoulders relax. I want you to listen to these happy, delightful birds. They are so delighted to be here. They're just having a wonderful, wonderful time. They'd rather be here than anywhere else in the world. They just feel so much at home in this moment. Listen to them. They're just delighted. They're singing their hearts out. They love it here. See if you can hear when the woodpecker pecks wood. He's going to come 2 different times. Keep relaxing when you're exhaling. Let your breathing be natural and comfortable. That was a woodpecker. He's going to come again. There he is, again. How about the cuckoo bird when the cuckoo bird goes cuckoo? Just enjoy floating through this deeply wooded forest. There's the cuckoo bird. They come 2 more times. There he is again. Of birds, you might recognize some of them. Now let's open our eyes. Let's clasp our hands in front of our abdomen. So when we inhale, bring the clasped hands up to our chest, roll them forward. As we exhale, extend the arms into a stretch. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Now when we inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch through the abdomen. One more breath. Inhale, stretch a little more deeply, and exhale, lower the palms down. Now, if you have any kind of problem with mineral content or weak spine, go like this when we twist the spine. We're going to do the left side first. So it's inhale and exhale. Look over to the left. One more breath. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale. Come on back to the starting position. Now the other side. So it's inhale and exhale. Look to the right. One more breath here. Inhale, twist a little more deeply, and exhale. Come on back to the center. Just shake it up, shin the shoulders, and bob the head. All right, now you can do the class standing or sitting. If you can stand, that's better, but if you can't, you can't, and it's okay. You have to make things work for you. The important thing is you connect with the present moment with what you're doing, because this is the best moment there is. There's no other moment like this moment. There never will be. And this is where we're absolutely perfect in every way in this moment. The whole idea is to get out of the head and just be present. And this is where we're okay. It's the head does amazing things. But you know, who's the boss here? You or your body and your mind? Now that you I'm talking about is that spirit within you, and that's what we want to connect with. So having said that, I'm going to do the form again, or we're going to do the form again, but my instruction will be on breath only. So just know when we inhale, we initiate the movement and we rise. When we exhale, we're concluding it and we're sinking. And there's several movements to each form. Knees are soft, not locked, palms in front of the abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. 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 Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhaling, inhale, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Stand for 15 seconds. Okay, then that was really good. I see you're starting to a lot of you are doing really, really good. Doesn't take too much time to start picking up and I want to say a couple of things. If you notice that every breath we're doing something, we're moving from form to form, the transition into the form to another transition into the form. Everything is done in time with the breath. So there is no lag time. We're just flowing with the breaths in harmony with that. It's a really wonderful mind-body experience to be able to do this. Now, I want to tell you, just look on the seventh form. When we go, dragon looks up to the sky. So I'm pinching my first three fingers together. I'm bringing it up by the sides of my eyes. So I'm not really looking through. I'm just right by the sides. And when I'm doing this, I'm pinching, I'm putting pressure. So there's a nice stretch. So I'm stretching my fingers out. These fingers, three fingers, I'm pressing on. These other two fingers that I'm flaying, they're getting a stretch. So I come up and I just kind of start to relax as you put them to your knuckles, your lower back, the knuckles to your lower back. Now, when I'm coming up, I'm actually dragging my knuckles up my rib cage for a massage into the armpits. And then I relax my hand and let the palm float over it. So it's a little stretch for the top of the wrist here, right? So then we can go on to this. We're just reaching and stretching, lifting the chin up to stretch the thyroid and the neck, as the thyroid impacts your hormones. So we want to give that a little action. And then we just kind of relax out of that. So we're tensioning, there's tension and there's relaxation. And this is kind of being done with, well, this is actually being done with every single form that we do, every movement. So there's a tension and a relaxation in it. You can embellish this any way you want. So you kind of make it work for you. Once you get the basics of the form, sometimes you need to put a little more energy into one little area that you're doing to release some blockages there, like some tight muscles. You can do this. Dynamic stretching is a wonderful way to relax and open up the body, the flow of the body. So we get all the energy centers opened up. So we're going to do the form again. This time my instruction is going to be in silence. So if you don't remember something, wing your way through it. You can't do anything wrong here. Just enjoy it and you'll pick it up on the next form or something like that as we go along. So don't worry about it, okay? De-stress, no stress. Palms in front of the abdomen, knees are soft, not locked. Inhale. Stand for 15 seconds. Okay, when you were standing, could you feel a nice tingling inside the body? You can't help but notice it because every cell is opened up when we do this. We've done a lot of breathing, and the breath just excites every cell in the body. It gives it so much energy. And we're also extremely relaxed now because of bringing the mind into the body. We've quieted the mind. When the mind is quiet, the body relaxes. You can take a wonderful nap right now. So one other point I wanted to make, I'll think of it in a moment. Your homework assignment is, if you should choose to accept this assignment, would be the intestine exercise with the diaphragmatic breath, and to do it with the form. So when you inhale, push the belly out. When you exhale, give it a good squeeze all the way to the backbone. And if you did the form every day, it takes about 5 minutes, give or take a minute, depending on how fast you're breathing through it. You know, you just get all this wonderful toning of the abdominal muscles and the relaxation of all your intestines, so that you have much better bowel movements. Anyway, having said that, I invite you to sit down